they had planned and start working extra shifts at the jewelry store just to cover basic expenses. Natalia, meanwhile, ended up moving back in with my parents because she couldn't afford rent or even the bare minimum to survive. Her dreams of becoming a social media influencer crumbled when repossession agents took away all her supposed designer brands. That's when I found out that, for the past 2 years, I had been listed as the co-signer on the lease for the house they were living in. Upon legally removing myself from the lease, the landlord reviewed the family's actual income and determined they no longer met the requirements to remain in the property. They were given 30 days to vacate the premises. But the bigger issue was the mounting legal costs. Uncle Ernesto was facing fraud charges and urgently needed a criminal defense attorney specialized in white-collar crimes. That kind of defense isn't exactly cheap. Initial estimates hovered around $35,000. With their finances completely wrecked, they had no way to cover that expense on their own. That's when my father, Raul, finally set aside what little pride he had left and came to see me in person. It was a Saturday afternoon, and I was working from home. The doorbell rang, and when I checked the security cameras, I saw my father at the door. He looked like he'd aged 15 years in the past month. He wore a wrinkled shirt, his hair was a mess, and his expression screamed defeat. A far cry from the man who used to lecture me about family duty and knowing my place. I let him wait outside for 10 minutes, watching from the monitor as he nervously rehearsed what was probably his speech. Eventually, I opened the door. "Samuel," he said in a barely audible voice, "please, we need to talk." "Talk about what exactly?" "Ernesto. How the whole family fell apart. Or about how wrong you